DACA recipients across the nation were filled with stress and anxiety when they heard U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services offices were shutting their doors due to the coronavirus outbreak. Cronkite News reporter Frankie McLister explains how those recipients can still apply for renewal despite COVID-19's impact.
This is not only huge news for DACA community, but also for mixed status families.
Reina Montoya is talking about the decision by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services to allow DACA recipients, green card holders, and others to renew applications using previously submitted biometrics.
They don't have to go to the physical USCIS location to do the fingerprints. USCIS will be able to use the prior biometrics that they had for their prior application. Because as I said, this is only for renewals. So you have already had your biometrics on record.
USCIS's decision comes right after immigration offices all across the country are closed due to the coronavirus pandemic. For the founder of Aliento, an organization that advocates for DACA recipients, this decision represents a small sigh of relief for the thousands of dreamers who have to renew in the next few months.
You have the opportunity to be living in the United States without the fear of deportation.
Normally, USCIS uses biometrics to verify identity, produce secure documents, and conduct criminal and national security background checks.
Well, Montoya also added to me that prior to the COVID-19 outbreak, that recipients, they had to go physically to the USCIS offices in person in order for renewal. They had to go through a process that would give them a brand new photo. They had to get re-fingerprinted, and it was a process that was very similar, like if you were going to go to the Arizona MVD to get a new driver's license.
According to the Center for American Progress, there are roughly 62,000 DACA recipients nationwide whose status is set to expire within the next few months. That's before the Supreme Court can weigh in on the program later this spring. Cronkite News reached out to USCIS, and in a statement, they say, quote, USCIS will continue to process immigration requests as expeditiously as possible. USCIS is aware that processing for certain benefits and other immigration actions may be affected by an alien's inability to attend required appointments at USCIS facilities, such as district offices and application support centers, while they are closed during the current COVID-19 crisis, end quote.
A virus doesn't discriminate. They're not gonna ask you if you have papers or not. So it is important that we're taking the health precautions that the governor and the federal government are providing.
And as of now, USCIS has announced that they'll remain shut at least until May 3rd, but will continue to monitor the situation. In Phoenix, Frankie McLister, Cronkite News.